Welcome you all to the third part of our today's lecture, that is characteristics of water. And in characteristics of water we were discussing about the physical characteristics of water. So what we have learned in our today's lecture is that we have learned about the physical characteristics of water, that are turbidity. Okay, so we have learned about turbidity. So what is turbidity? If a large amount of suspended matter it is present in water, it will appear to be muddy or cloudy or turbid in appearance. So that is turbidity. And also we have learned that turbidity, it is measured by a turbidity rod or a turbidity meter. Okay, and it is expressed as the amount of suspended matter in milligram per liter or parts per million. Okay, so next we have also learned about the turbidimeters. So the turbidimeter, we have learned about Jackson turbidimeter. Okay, so a Jackson turbidimeter, it can be used to measure turbidities in the range between 25 to 1000 milligram per liter. Then again we have learned about Bailey's turbidimeter. So a Bailey's turbidimeter is generally used to measure turbidities in the range of what, 0 to 10 milligram per liter. Then again we have learned about nephelometric turbidity units. Okay, so all this we have learned about turbidity. So next we have learned about color. So what we have learned that the dissolved organic matter from decaying vegetation or some inorganic materials such as colored soils, etc., all this may impart color to the water. Okay, and also the color in water, it can be easily detected by the naked eye, and it can be measured by comparing the color of water sample with other standard glass tubes. Also it is known as Nessler tubes containing solutions of different standard color intensities. So the standard unit of color is that which is produced by 1 milligram of platinum cobalt dissolved in 1 liter of distilled water. Okay, so next we have learned about taste and odor. So taste and odor, the dissolved organic materials or the inorganic salts or the dissolved gases, all these things may impart taste and odor to the water. So dissolved gases such as we have learned about hydrogen sulfide, methane, carbon dioxide, oxygen. Then about mineral substances like sodium chloride, iron compounds, carbonates, all these things. Okay, all these things impart what, taste and odor to the water. Next we learned about your temperature also. Then temperature above 10 degrees Celsius, about 10 degrees Celsius are highly desirable, recommended for drinking, and the temperatures above 25 degrees Celsius are not recommended for drinking. So again, last but not the least is your specific conductivity. So what we have learned is that the specific conductivity, it is determined by a means of a portable ionic water tester, and it is expressed in what, micromoles per centimeter at what degree Celsius, 25 degrees Celsius. Okay, so all these things we have learned in our today's lecture, and I hope you are all clear with the physical characteristics of water. Thank you.